Ever wondered why some people seem to treat you poorly over and over again? It's a question that has probably crossed most of our minds at some point. The truth is, we all find ourselves caught in what feels like a never-ending cycle of poor treatment at one time or another. You know the feeling. You're in a situation, maybe at work or in a friendship, even in a romantic relationship, where you just can't shake off the feeling of being undervalued or mistreated. It's like you're trapped in a revolving door of negativity, and it seems impossible to find the exit. This cycle of poor treatment can feel like a heavy weight, dragging you down, making you feel small, insignificant, and helpless. It's a cycle that can leave you questioning your worth, doubting your abilities, and feeling like you're walking on eggshells, always waiting for the next blow to land. It's a distressing and disheartening place to be. It can drain your energy, sap your confidence, and even impact your mental health. It's a cycle that can leave you feeling stuck, like you're in a hamster wheel, constantly running but getting nowhere. But here's the thing. While it may seem like this cycle is inevitable, like it's just part of life, it doesn't have to be. Yes, we all face poor treatment from time to time, but that doesn't mean we need to accept it as our norm. You see, no one deserves to be treated poorly. Everyone deserves respect, kindness, and understanding. We all have the right to feel valued and appreciated, and we all have the power to break the cycle of poor treatment. So if you're feeling trapped in this cycle, if you're tired of feeling undervalued and mistreated, know this: you are not alone. Many people have been where you are, and many have found ways to break free. There are strategies you can use, steps you can take to change the way people treat you. You are not alone, and there are ways to break this cycle. This is not just a hopeful statement, it's a promise, a commitment to help you find your way out of the cycle of poor treatment and into a life where you're treated with the respect and kindness you deserve. Recognizing poor treatment is the first step towards change. It's quite simple, isn't it? Yet it's often overlooked or underestimated. Let's take a moment to delve into this crucial aspect. Poor treatment comes in many forms. It could be blatant disrespect, subtle manipulation, or constant criticism. These behaviors can drain your energy, diminish your self-esteem, and cause significant distress. It's like a slow poison eating away at your peace of mind. It's crucial to be aware of these behaviors, recognize them for what they are, and understand their impact on your mental health. Disrespect is not always overt. It might be someone consistently interrupting you, ignoring your opinions, or belittling your achievements. These actions, while they may seem small, are clear signs of a lack of respect. Then there's manipulation. This could be someone using guilt or fear to control your actions, making you question your own judgments, or making you feel responsible for their emotions. This is often a cunning and hidden form of poor treatment, making it all the more essential to identify. And let's not forget constant criticism. While constructive feedback is healthy, relentless negative comments that serve no purpose other than to tear you down are not. If someone is always pointing out your flaws, making you feel inadequate, or comparing you unfavorably to others, that's a red flag. These behaviors can take a toll on your self-esteem and mental health. It's like a shadow that follows you, constantly whispering negative thoughts and doubts in your ear. Recognizing these signs is the first step in breaking the cycle of poor treatment. It's important to remember that everyone deserves to be treated with respect and kindness. Recognizing poor treatment isn't about blaming yourself or feeling guilty. It's about understanding what's happening, acknowledging its impact, and taking steps to change it. Understanding these signs is crucial. You deserve respect and kindness. Remember, change begins with recognition. So, take the first step today. Boundaries, they are the fortress protecting your self-respect. Picture this: your life is a kingdom and you are the sovereign ruler. Now, every kingdom has its fortress providing protection from outside threats. In your life, that fortress is built with boundaries. Personal boundaries are the mental, emotional, and physical walls we establish to protect ourselves from being manipulated, used, or violated by others. They are the clear-cut lines that mark where your space begins and ends, where you draw the line between acceptable and unacceptable behavior. Now, you may ask, how do boundaries stop others from treating me poorly? Well, think of it as a filter. Just as a water filter allows only clean water to pass through, your boundaries allow only respectful and positive treatment to reach you. By setting clear and firm boundaries, you communicate to others how you expect to be treated. But how do we establish these boundaries, you may wonder? Firstly, you need to identify your physical, emotional, and mental limits. Consider what makes you feel uncomfortable or stressed. These feelings help to identify your limits. Secondly, be direct. No need for a diplomatic dance around the issue. If someone crosses your boundary, let them know. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, your comfort and respect are paramount. Thirdly, give yourself permission to enforce your boundaries. You might fear the reaction of others, but remember, it's not about being liked. It's about being respected. Lastly, practice self-awareness. Be aware of how people's actions affect you. If you feel disrespected or violated, that's a signal that your boundaries are being crossed. Boundaries are not about isolating yourself, but about respecting yourself. They are not walls to keep people out, but filters to let the right people in. So set your boundaries, maintain them. They are your personal fortress, your shield, your safeguard. They are the lighthouse guiding others how to treat you. And anyone who cannot respect your boundaries does not respect you. Remember, your boundaries are non-negotiable. They safeguard your self-respect. Speak up, but with respect. That's assertive communication. Assertive communication is a crucial tool in breaking the cycle of poor treatment. It's a healthy middle ground between being too passive and too aggressive. It's all about expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in an open and honest way, while also considering the rights, needs, and wants of others. So, how do we achieve this balance? Firstly, be clear and concise. Ambiguity can lead to misunderstandings, so express your needs and feelings clearly. For example, instead of saying, "I feel like you never listen to me," you might say, "I feel ignored when you look at your phone while I'm talking." Secondly, use I statements. This simple shift in language can make a significant difference. By saying, "I feel" or "I need," you're taking ownership of your feelings and needs rather than blaming or criticizing the other person. Next, practice active listening. This means fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and then remembering what is being said. It shows respect for the speaker and allows for open dialogue, where both parties feel heard. Maintaining good eye contact and relaxed body language can also help convey your message assertively. Your non-verbal cues can speak volumes about your confidence and sincerity. Remember, it's okay to say no. Assertive communication involves respecting your own boundaries. If a request infringes upon your rights or is unreasonable, it's within your rights to decline. Also, remember that assertive communication is not just about speaking up, but also about handling criticism and feedback positively. It's important to accept constructive criticism gracefully and use it as an opportunity to grow. Finally, practice makes perfect. Change is a process, and it will take time to develop and refine your assertive communication skills. In essence, assertive communication is about mutual respect. It's about acknowledging that your rights, opinions, and feelings are just as important as everyone else's. When you communicate assertively, you're expressing that you respect both yourself and the person you're communicating with. Assertive communication empowers you to stand up for yourself without disrespecting others. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. This powerful statement rings true, especially when it comes to the treatment we receive from others. Our self-esteem, or how we perceive our worth, plays a pivotal role in this dynamic. When we perceive ourselves positively, we are more likely to attract respect and positivity from others. But how do we go about building our self-esteem? Firstly, it's about acknowledging your strengths and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small. Each of us possesses unique talents and skills. Recognizing these strengths fosters a positive self-image. So make a list of your accomplishments and refer to it whenever self-doubt creeps in. Secondly, practice self-compassion. We tend to be our own harshest critics. It's okay to make mistakes. They are stepping stones to learning and growth. Instead of berating yourself for a misstep, treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would treat a friend. Next, surround yourself with positive influences. The people we associate with can significantly impact our self-esteem. If you're around those who constantly belittle you, it can be hard to see your worth. Seek out those who uplift you and respect your boundaries. Also, engage in activities that you love and make you feel good about yourself. These could be hobbies, exercise, or even mindful meditation. Such activities not only enhance your mood, but also boost your self-esteem over time. Lastly, practice positive affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily. They help reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing negative thoughts about yourself with positive ones. Remember, building self-esteem is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. And as you build your self-esteem, you'll notice a shift in how others treat you. You'll attract more positivity and respect because you're projecting that from within. When you value yourself, you teach others how to value you too. So let's embark on this journey of self-love and self-respect together, because you are worth it. Enough is enough. It's time to take action. It's not merely enough to know what needs to be done. It's the doing that truly matters. You've learned about identifying poor treatment, setting boundaries, expressing yourself assertively, and building your self-esteem. Now, it's time to apply these strategies in your life. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, and breaking the cycle of poor treatment requires consistent effort. You'll need to practice these techniques repeatedly, responding with patience and understanding towards yourself. Don't be disheartened by setbacks. They're just bumps on the road to a better, more respectful treatment from others. The journey towards self-respect and better treatment starts with a single step. That step is taking action. It begins today, right now, with you deciding to stand up for yourself, to assert your worth, and to demand respect. You have the power to change how people treat you. Take the first step today. Breaking the cycle of poor treatment is not an overnight process, but it's worth it. Today, we've navigated the complexities of understanding and identifying poor treatment. We've underscored the importance of setting boundaries, cultivating self-respect, and communicating assertively. We've also touched on the power of self-esteem and how it can be a catalyst for positive change. Remember, the journey towards healthier relationships starts with you. By building self-esteem and practicing assertive communication, you're taking important steps towards a life marked by respect and kindness. Breaking this cycle is not only beneficial to you, but it can also positively impact those around you, fostering a more respectful and compassionate environment. So let's not forget the essence of this journey. It's about standing up for yourself, demanding the respect you deserve, and refusing to settle for less. You deserve respect and kindness. Don't settle for less.